My bad. How's it going, guys? Crazy Boy here, and welcome to Dead by Daylight again. So, the archives are out. Now, I've made some decent progress on the archives. I've done all these. All the ones highlighted in blue, except this one. This is the one I have currently active. I've done. Liking it so far. Some of them are a bit of a nuisance, but for the most part, they're pretty easy, and you can complete even, like, the ones that aren't master challenges in one game. So, like, for example, the first one is pretty easy. You know, for Survivor, you have repair 2 gens, hook 8 survivors for killer. And, you know, this is the first tomb, you know, they go one way. And you see the master challenges. Every time you complete a master challenge, it's got a... Master challenges have this little note thing by it. And what that means, that indicates they're a master challenge, but they also give you a piece of lore when you finish it. So, for example, like down at the bottom, you see this says unlocks the next entry for the hunger. And this is my collection right here. You can see I have 2 out of 5 for the hunger, 2 out of 10 for blood, brass, and grit.
He feels pain.
So this one I'm working on now, Scare 25 Crows, and then I have Survivor, a lot of Survivor ones left actually, because I've been playing Killer for the most part today. But you know, these are the ones that I've already completed. And we can do the Scare 25 Crows to any killer, really. So I'm gonna play just any killer, really. Works fine. Do I have... No, I don't have any rituals for killer. Clown. Why not? Throwing a party streamers because there's a double blood point event going on, as you can see right now. And I'll show you guys the rift after this game. Moderately expands the gas area, moderately increases intoxicated effect duration. Let's use the beaker. Okay, suffers moderately from an extra hindered. Let's use that. And then let's use the exhaustion one. And let's get to work. So, oh Christ. I've been working on building up my add-ons for certain killers. Like, I've been working on building up, like, Freddy and stuff. I've kind of ignored my process that I've had going on, like, Survivor, because I've been leveling up Ace trying to get Halloween stuff. So that kind of interrupted my flow. One thing I do like about the challenges, though, is encouraging me to use other killers that I don't typically play. There was one where I had to, like, it's like with brutal strength or whatever, break 5 pallets or 5 generators in one trial. Obviously, I'm not going to use Billy for that, because I would just break the pallet with my chainsaw most of the time. So, and what's the point in running brutal strength when you have the chainsaw? It's a wasted perk slot. That being said, the only killers that I think I run brutal strength on are Myers, Doctor, and Pig. I played Doctor last night. I didn't feel like playing Myers, so I got to play Pig for, like, the first time in a while, and I enjoyed it. I played Huntress earlier. I had a ritual for that, though. And then I had to play as Trapper later for that challenge. I gotta get Huntress up to Prestige, too. Might like to get Myers up. Oh, it's loading. I think we found one. We have. Okay. Killer matchmaking times take forever, dude. Someone posted though, the tomb challenges look like in Tomb 4, level 4 of the tomb, because if you don't know, they release like every couple of weeks, they release a new level of the tomb. And like some of the new ones look like they're honestly bulls. So like we have Dark Senses. Completely repair 4 generators using the perk Dark Sense, complete in a single trial. Keep in mind, all the ones in Tomb 4 and level 4 are master challenges. You have to complete them in a single trial. It's physically impossible to completely repair 4 generators unless your team is just that bad and your killer is equally as bad. It's not going to happen. Plunder a king, that would require you to use a coin, because only 3 chests spawn in the trial, and that would require you to use a coin and then hope you can search those 4 boxes. So that's pretty slim. Drop out the pallet to stun the killer 4 times. Once again, kind of situational. That one's a bit easier though. It depends on how stupid your killer is. Last minute hero. Unhook 3 survivors after the endgame collapse has begun. You must unhook them safely. Most survivors run for the hills when the endgame starts. You're rarely going to get that. Like, there's not like a chance in hell you'll get that. Unless you have an SWF willing to go down. Then you have the opposite, no one escapes the endgame. Sacrifice 3 survivors to the entity during the endgame collapse using the perk no one escapes death. Once again, everyone runs for the hills. Less survivors are idiots. I highly doubt you're getting this. You're not going to get it anyway because people know the challenge in the 4th tomb, so there's going to be someone who's cleansing totems. I guarantee it. Sacrifice 6 feet under. Sacrifice all 4 survivors in the basement. You have to sacrifice everyone in the basement. Doesn't have to be at the same time. Thank Jesus. Catch a survivor in a bear trap 5 times as the trapper. Really? Highly unlikely. Catch 4 different survivors in a bear trap as a trapper, so 1 bear trap for everyone. Really? Once again, possible. Very, very low chance. See, someone's trying to get the chest one now. That's what that is. Because there's 1 in Tomb. There's Tomb 1 right now. You have to search 5 chests. You can do that with as many trials as you like. I want to say you have to use plunders, but I'm not sure. And then there's a master one right after where you have to search 3 chests. All 3 of them. Agitated advantage. Hook 5 survivors in the basement while using the perk agitation. Complete a single trial. Okay, yeah, good luck with that. Might as well run a basement build. And the most annoying thing is probably the fact that you can only do 1 challenge at the same time, because a lot of these would be nice to chain together. Like the one where you have to use agitation to hook people in the basement, and where you have to kill everyone in the basement. Those 2 would be good together, because then you could just make a basement build and you could do both of them. And that's what's kind of annoying, is that you can't chain them together. Because like, for example, say I gotta do something with Claudette, like I gotta escape and survive. Say I wanna, like, do 2 jobs, say I wanna, like, do a healing ritual because Claudette has empathy at the same time. Why can't I do that? Wretched shop. Alright. This is a decent map, I guess. Where'd my totem spawn? You could not have given me a worse fucking spot. You're probably wondering why I threw that bottle. The reason I threw it was because it got rid of her exhaustion. Which means if she had Dead Hard or something else. How'd it go? Alright, thanks for stopping by, man. I mean, if she had Dead Hard or something else, that negated her Dead Hard. There's someone behind me. where she's at. Idiot. This is not how I expected this to go. You also get rift shards for ranking up. I guess I should mention that. Wow. Fucking ass bag. You just robbed me of a stack of barbecue. Man, use one blood point. You found Hatch. Use one blood point offering and everyone thinks they're entitled to fucking escape. I didn't even disturb. Wow, I didn't even disturb Cruz. See, look, I barely even got any fucking points for that game. That's really fucked up, too. It's amazing how salty people get. I refuse to play Demigorgon because I don't like him. Demigorgon will easily get his ass kicked as well. I kind of question why bloody party streamers exist on Killer. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You want to be nice, you can give the survivors extra points too. I guess it kind of helps to make a better community. But like, something I don't understand about it is like, as the killer, why would you want the survivors to have more points? Survivor kind of makes sense because you're using it and all the other survivors get it too, but in return for that bonus of everyone getting it, you're giving the killer it as well. Killer, you're just benefiting yourself, and what, 4 other people get something for you benefiting yourself? That doesn't make as much sense. Just a thought. You guys can see this is how much XP I need to get to the next shard. I think it's like 10 shards to level up in a rift. Like literally, if I had to tell you, if I had to like tell you guys what I've been doing, literally, I've been sitting here on like TikTok and shit and Instagram, like just kind of scrolling until I get into a game. Killer games take forever, dude. Survivor games are much faster. But I don't have anyone to play Survivor right now. I'm gonna go into the Ask the Community tab in the discussions. I heard you can skip tiers in the Rift by using org cells. If it's true, how much does each tier cost? I used the wrong no. Oh, that bothers me as someone who's big on grammar. Okay. Well, the rest of the tombs. When will... I'm so tired of seeing people say when the rest of the tombs will be released, because it's annoying because it shows that people don't read what the devs write and shit. It literally says right there on the news when each level of the tomb releases, and people are still on the forums saying, when does it release? Can I start the next level now? It's like, no. What part of that do you not understand? They even said in their live stream, if you watch their live stream, that you have to wait. They've been saying that in their live stream, which you can go watch on YouTube, their discussion posts, their updates that they've been posting, everything. The next level starts when the Halloween event ends. I'm determined to get this Billy skin from last year because I don't really care for the new cosmetics this year. They're not for anybody I play, really. Michael got a new outfit, though, which is kind of cool. I hate this map. What is with this fucking map, bro? I was going to say I can't see my totem. I hate where it's on this map. It's not a bad spot, but it's not a good one. The hitboxes for the Valpurge really are fucked, man. Hi, what is up? Oh, Christ, I can't see your name. I think it says equality. I apologize if it doesn't. Alright. We gotta... Go get this. I heard a box. Okay, I can cancel it. Sweet. Get back here, little Claudette. You're not going to disconnect, are you? Thanata's a good perk for Plague. Finding you. Playing with the following moment. Yes, I am. I'm doing good. I was trying to make some progress on the rift. I should really kick that, but I'm not trying to waste time. Alright, we need to start getting people injured. Yeah. The more we... And the reason Thanata is so good is because the common method for Plague is to not cleanse. But with Thanata, if they choose to not cleanse, they have a penalty. I saw you, love. Oh, damn, I thought you were going to run back the other way. I didn't know where the pallet was. Not the brightest Claudette in the box. That's okay. I should say you're not the brightest Claudette in the bush. At the same time, I guess I don't have the room to talk because I'm not the brightest killer in the hookers. Yes, don't cleanse. Give yourself that penalty. That was good. I'll give you props for that. That was my auto lock. Fuck you. Sorry, bud. Why has he not been taken off the hook yet? I probably should have looked around with barbecue more. There you go. Everyone's injured. We can all share the love. Oh, please tell me you're cleansing. Oh, thank you. Not gonna lie, I saw someone on the forums with a very effective strategy. They said if I had to cleanse, I cleanse, like, intelligently. So, like, and that's what you should do. If you're forced to cleanse, you should cleanse in a way that's going to make her move away from, like, gens and stuff. Or, like, a gen that you're working on to get her Corrupt Purge. I think I have an indicator that I'm in Corrupt Purge mode. You wanna fuck yourself. We're good. We can go mess around for a bit, I guess. We can kind of get away, just walking around for a bit, just disturb some crows. I should have used a swamp offering because I've heard that setting off the crow bomb is viable enough. Yeah, he's like, she's got corrupt, fuck it, I'm cleansing. I hear you behind me, but for the sake of being nice, I'm not going to go after you. see how it is. Okay. Where you at? You went into the small house. Yeah, I see that now. There he is. Her corrupt purge is so lethal, bro. The hitboxes for it are broken as hell. All hell. But... Oh, you didn't see him? My eyes, like, I think I have selective eyesight. My eyes kind of choose when they want to work. I didn't see him when I looked around barbecue, so I'm assuming... Halloween hook. Yeah. I haven't been able to get anyone to it this game. I don't go out of my way to get it either. Alright, flashlight boy. See, that's why they're see, that's a good reason. That's right there, perfect example of how it's broken. Where is... I can make that. Game's over. I'll get at least one bladed hook. They're not really worth it. Of course. They're not really worth it anyway. Because... Thought I heard him. The only thing they really give you is 1,000 bonus points. There are no limits to some people's stupidity. Not surprised. Not surprised in the slightest. I should have known there was a reason why he walked right up to me. I'm an idiot. You won't make it to that. It was a good try. Fuck. He's in a locker. He knows I have barbecue. See, I missed the times when Hatch wouldn't spawn in if you didn't have 2 gens done. I know when I say that I constantly get, oh, but it was needed for balance or whatever. I'm like, it really wasn't. I'm like, if you didn't have the 2 gens done, your last dude didn't deserve to escape. That's just, then again, that's just the way that I viewed it. 17 out of 25, alright. Alright. That's just the way I personally viewed it. Because if you couldn't even get 2 gens done, you didn't deserve it. That shows that you didn't even make any effort. Because one person can get done 2 gens if they're smart enough. It's all about knowing when to do what. That's really what the Survivor side is. Knowing when to do what. If you ain't getting gens done, if you notice a gen hasn't popped in a while, you can assume nobody's working on one. You should go do a gen. Or like if he's got ruin, you should work through the gen. As much as some people hate it, you gotta work through it because A, that's the only way you're going to get better at hitting the hex skill checks. B, if you don't work through it, then you got everyone looking for the totem and no progress is being made. That gives the killer free reign to walk around and do whatever the fuck they want. That's not good. You don't want to let the killer run around without making them put pressure on gens. I am loving this Blood Web update though. Not gonna lie. Gotta get Freddy up there. I need more Dream Palette add-ons. It seems like I always miss them when they pop up in the Blood Web though, because I noticed them too late. Hex node tier 3. Nah, we don't touch that. Node's a filthy perk for scrubs. Even though I think I use it on one of my killers. Let's check. It's one of these killers. It's Trapper, isn't it? Yeah, no, I must have swapped that one out. I use it on someone, I just gotta figure out who it is. Maybe not. Maybe I took it off. Yeah, I must have took it off, because I could have swear I used to run it on Trapper and Leatherface. I think I used to run it on Doctor as well. Alright, where are we? Play as nurse now. We don't touch nurse. I'm not a good nurse. I've tried it. I honestly have. And I can't play nurse for the life of me. View to 4.2. Removes one blink charge. What? Why would you use this? Why? Why? Why would you use this? This doesn't even sound good on paper. Whose idea was this? Someone needs to be fired. This I can see. I guess, I'm assuming you only have your first blink. That is so fucking dog shit. The whole point of nurse is to blink through solid objects. like you. You could have better ultra rares too. Really wish Billy had some ultra rares. Not about to lie. I typically like their add-on reworks, but nurses suck. Remember hearing they're going to do Pig at some point. They're reworking Pig's add-ons. Which I'm not going to lie. I'd really like to see, like... Rule set number 2 is pretty so-so. It definitely helps at times. Amanda's letter, not so much. I don't care for Amanda's letter. I think it could definitely be better. I'm down for them reworking some of Billy's add-ons though, if I can get some ultra add-ons. My only thing that I say don't touch on Billy is I say, like, don't even, like, rework his add, just add some purple ones and add a couple red ones. That's all I'm saying. Add 2 purple ones and add 2 red ones. That's it. These are good. All his add-ons right now are fine. Except maybe the chainsaw files, but hey, to each their own. But don't touch the fucking charge add-ons, for the love of dear Lord. Because the charge add-ons are where it's at. I always use like a spark plug or something, because that slightly makes a big difference. You have a key. You have a key. I'm gonna make you regret that. Really wish I had Franklin's. Really wish I had Franklin's. I typically don't run Franklin's. I look at it as, if you run Franklin's, you're a douchebag. That's the way I look at it. If you run Franklin's during an event, you're an even bigger douchebag. Because people are trying to get event items. Especially if it's during, like, winter and they're trying to get, like, winter party starters. And you run Franklin's knowing full well that if you hit them, it'll drop and break. You're an ass. That's all there is to it. You're an ass. But that's not for me to decide. People spend money on the game. They can play how they want. At the end of the day, you can't force anyone to play a certain way. What is that thing? Everyone needs to be more specific. Speaking of Franklin, it's really sad that Cannibal's perks are so good and he's so bad. I hate this map. This map makes me want to disconnect. You know how, like, when the meat plant was added in, everyone, like, whenever you load it in, you're like, oh man, the meat plant, and you thought about disconnecting immediately? That's kinda how I feel when I get this map. The hooks make this stupid ass noise, so it messes with my tracking. I'll get my challenge by walking around trying to fucking find people, though. They can have the gens on the top floor. I love her weapon. Her weapon is pretty dope. I will say that much. Now it's just a waiting game. Lori, Halloween is over, dear. Gotta slap that ass. Terminal illness. Hey, I got a trophy. It's pretty cool. Do I see scratch marks? No, it's just fucking blood. Get rid of this. Touch it. You motherfucker. I'm going to give you AIDS, going to give you herpes, I'm going to give you every disease in existence. I'm gonna give you the Black Death. Then I'm gonna hit you. I missed. That was underwhelming. Then I'm gonna hit you. Over cosmetic. I haven't looked at her cosmetics. Thanks for cleansing, honey. She tried to stun me because stunning plague knocks her out of corrupt purge. And she almost did. However, this map is not a good map to fuck with plague on. I actually forgot I had a Mori, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I hate to be that dude who's going to go at you immediately after you get off the hook, but you have a key, and that makes you a problem. Come here. Hi. Well, good luck finding that key. Buy Lori's cosmetic. I would buy them both if I had money in my account. I really would. I don't have money in my account right now, though. Otherwise, I would have already had them because Halloween is dope. I didn't even know that they released a Halloween cosmetics. I think it's pretty cool that we're finally getting cosmetics for like licensed chapters. You can be the next one to die for breaking my totem. Glory dear. You've already died, honey. We're just doing it again. In a less painful and more disgusting way. That was good. Lori, why do you have to be so difficult? Finding Hatch on this map is going to be a bitch. Can't believe I find it right away. But they've been finding it immediately for like the last couple games. It's kind of annoying. This is what people slug. Did I pip from that? No. I didn't expect to. Oh, there was 2 keys. Cons. Halloween is over because of you. Halloween ended after Resurrection. I don't like to acknowledge that Resurrection exists, but there's only 3 good Halloween movies in my opinion. 1, 2, and H2O. It's like, in my opinion, there's only 3 good Nightmare on Elm Streets, which is 1, 2, and 3. I think 4 was stupid. I think 5 was even stupider.
Fahum Dingir Hokura.
One, two, Freddy's coming for you. I'll get Blood Warden because it's attached to a pallet offering. Nightmare is invisible to a weak survivor while carrying a survivor. Well, is he really though? Because he is carrying the survivor. Nurse, you want me to die. Alright. Select a challenge. Killer.
Oh, what now?
Okay, Ash. Tier 6 unlocked. Nice. Might as well get in the Halloween spirit. I guess I can't see a difference. That was quick. I think what it is, I think we're starting to get later in the day. Later in the day, you start to get more matches. Especially on Saturday, because it's 4 o'clock now. So, a lot of people are starting to get home from whatever it was that they had plans for, and they're starting to get online and play. Which, I mean, that's nice. I like that. Makeup nurse fees. I'm assuming you mean this one. Smiley. Alright. I'm down. I'm not doing this at Red Rank, so it's not a total death sentence. I don't understand why people use these offerings. You get more points if you were to use a blood point offering. Like, legit. If I were to go and use a survivor pudding on killer, I would get more points than I would for hooking them normally without it on a bladed hook. And hooking everyone. Same with Survivor. You'd get more points for using an escape cake and just repairing 3 generators than you would for using that offering and repairing 3 of the blight generators. Just saying. not give away the fact that I'm Nurses yet. By the way, I should feel the need to point out I have not played Nurse since the rework. I lost her. Motherfucker. This rework is pissing me off. Because I didn't have my chain blink and I could have hit her if I had my chain blink. Oh, you motherfucker! You're just an idiot. Where you at? Okay. See you later, Ronald. I noticed I lean forward whenever I go to... Whenever I go to hit someone. Idiot. You motherfucker. Why can't I go up? I literally cannot blink upwards. That is so gay. What did they change that in the rework as well? So fucking stupid. Steve screams like a bitch. You're an idiot. While or balance. You full circled and psyched yourself out. know, Meg, I don't quite understand the game plan, but I applaud you for trying. I might actually do decently. Oh shit. Forgot to switch back to my YouTube, so it cut out. Only disconnecting counts as a sacrifice, which is unfortunate. Boom, just 1 out of 5. I find it so weird how they took Nurse down from A tier to B tier. Oh, they fucked themselves, haven't they? Well, that's triggering. That's how you know I'm not a good nurse right there. See, a good nurse wouldn't have lost him. Oh, so now you let me blink up there. I should have fucking lunged. I underestimate how much reaction, or how much time I have to react. Bitch. I hate that. Why am I missing my other blink? What the fuck? Why is she healed? Oh, she was healthy. Okay. Oh my god. Fucking die. Those were hatches. He knew where hatch was. Alright, let me show you guys the rift real quick. And let me get away from Nurse because it angers me that they did what they did to her. They violated the woman. What I just did was called playing the blood web. I made sure I got the perk and the add-on. Alright, let me show you guys the rift real quick. So, the rift, there's 70 tiers. I'm going to show you guys the free track. So that is the free track up top. All this stuff from tier 6 and below, I will unlock if I buy the pass right now. Same with the game. Alright, what's up? I have no idea. This Dead by Daylight for you, though. Alright, we need to sacrifice survivors, and I don't feel like playing Hillbilly. So, it's time to shine, Freddo. This will probably be the last game of Killer I play. Then I have no idea what I'm going to do after that. For starters, I might put my laptop on charge. And I'll probably stream again later tonight. But, like, I'll probably stream Survivor. Because I'm hoping that later tonight I'll have someone else that I can play Survivor with. But I need to get the Survivor challenges done as well. Delirious is selling a Batcoon plushie. That looks amazing. And I'm out of things to look at on Instagram. Lovely. They're not very hard until you get to Tomb 4, where you have to kill 3 survivors in the endgame while the endgame collapse is going on while using Node. Or you have to unhook 3 survivors during the endgame collapse and make sure you're unhooking them safely. I have DVD on PS4. Go ahead and add me. My name is up here, right below my blood points. It's also, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way I can show the name bigger, but it's up here right below my blood points. Go ahead and add me. Let's see, let's look at some, let me read you some of the challenges for Tomb 4. Sacrifice 4 survivors in the basement in a single trial. Hook 5 survivors in the basement while using agitation in a single trial. Completely repair 4 generators using the perk Dark Sense in a single trial. Show some of them. Level 4 of this tomb is like physically impossible. It's pretty bad. Ah, I see you already have the blank cosmetic for Jake. That means he's probably about where I'm at with the challenges right now. I feel you, dog. It's so dead. It's so stupid, though, because unless you pay to skip tiers, you can't go any further. You have to use experience from playing your games, and you get one fragment, and it takes 10 to go up a rift. It takes 10 to go up a rift level. So pretty much until you get to level 2, you're screwed unless you skip tiers. The offerings aren't that useful, people. It's not that fucking deep. Telling you, man. I just don't. I ignore the blade hooks for the most part. Alright, I added you, mate. After this, I'll probably invite you to a party. But I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta put my computer on charge. It takes 100 auric cells to skip one tier. It's always the same for multiple tiers. Easier just to wait for the tombs and do the leveling yourself. So, for example, if you bought 10 tiers, it would cost 1,000 auric cells. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then you'd be an idiot for doing so because you'd spend $10 on the pass and then you'd spend another $10 to skip 10 tiers and get 1/7 of the way through the pass. Well, for my calculation, unless the epilogue is about to give me a mass amount of shards, you won't be doing a lot of leveling by yourself if you don't skip tiers. Personally, I'm going off of what the cosmetics that I'll unlock in the premium track. That's how I'm deciding if I'm gonna buy it. I hate this map. Also, I think it's stupid. He's only got 8 snares, but he's got 10 pallets. I hate people who are idiots like that, because then I fuck up because they're idiots. You know, it's fine, but if that was me, you know, it'd be a massive fucking problem. Thank you, Dream Snares. Of course. I'm not surprised. It got put in the most iconic spot for this map. I fucked him. And he knows that I fucked him. Oh, there was a door right there. I've still fucked him. I had to cancel because I locked onto the wrong fucking gen. That was good. Had to break it. This is still good. They're dropping a lot of pallets early on. Freddy was so much better before they reworked him. Unpopular opinion. But it is mine. Hello there. Hello, welcome, Devin. Nighty night, Meg. Night night to you as well, Jake. Do you have tenacity? Feel like you do. I'm gonna find the obsession. She's a pesky little bitch. You're not my obsession. You bitch. My world. My rules, bitch. I gotta read chat. Do you have pass? I do not. Oh, more games do battle pass like Rainbow Six. I thought Rainbow's pass was okay. You're not sleeping, and I don't like that. bitch. Bill. Bill. How you doing, buddy? Lori, tisk. You hit dead hard, didn't you? Megan? That wasn't very nice of you, Megan. Freddy is very underwhelming after his rework. It doesn't feel like Freddy, really. The snares are like, I feel they're borderline useless. She's not asleep. Apparently she didn't realize that. I feel like Ghostface is overrated. Ghostface is overrated. So close to that Unbreakable, weren't you? So close, yet so far. Yes, GG all around. Sweet. I'm gonna go accept this challenge. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, when I stand up, my legs are going to want to kill my entire body. Dun, 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 dun. Select challenge. I think the next one is kill all 4 survivors in a single trial. Right? Yeah. play as Michael. I probably will in my later stream, but I'm not going to right now because I'm about to end the stream. I'm going to finish up this last I'm going to spend these last couple blood points that I have. Then I'm going to go to Survivor off camera. If you want to add me, you can. And you can join me, but I have to charge my computer. See, with Freddy, I genuinely like buying the ultra rare boxes because I like both his ultra rare add-ons and it could be an Ebony Mori. So, speaking of Ebony Moris. Oh shit. Alright, thank you guys so much for... Alright, username... Alright, let me add that real quick. Friends... Boom. Sent. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one later tonight. Peace.